Welcome! In this video, we will review the Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative and how this funding opportunity can help family child care providers looking to grow or start a business. The Texas Workforce Commission, or TWC, has launched a new statewide Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative to assist with expanding the supply of high-quality child care in the state of Texas. The Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative continues the funding of child care businesses throughout the state that began with the Child Care Relief Fund in 2021. First, the Child Care Relief Fund of 2021 provided funding for child care businesses registered or licensed by May 1st of 2021. Funding continued with the Child Care Relief Fund 2022, which awarded funding to eligible child care businesses registered or licensed by February 28th of 2022. Now, the Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative is an opportunity for funding for businesses that are opening or expanding on or after March 1st of 2022. Approved funding includes direct provider awards through the Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative, which provides funding for new or expanded child care businesses. This funding helps to support those creating capacity on or after March 1st, including newer businesses who missed out on CCRF funding. There are 3 ways that new or growing businesses can qualify. First, applicants must be adding new capacity on or after March 1st of 2022. Second, applicants must be located within a predefined TWC child care desert, operating in a documented partnership with an employer or consortium of employers, or increasing infant capacity for children 0 to 17 months. If you fit any of these categories, you may be eligible to apply for funding through the initiative. The deadline to apply for businesses located within a child care desert or increasing infant capacity is December 31st, 2022. The deadline for on-site and near-site employer partnerships has been extended to November 30th of 2023. So who can apply? Family child care businesses who are opening a new business or converting license type may be interested in applying. Or you may already have a nearby business that would be interested in partnering with your new or expanded business to provide care for the children of their employees. If you are adding new infant slots or converting existing slots to infant slots, you can also be eligible for funding. As long as your new capacity was added on or after March 1st of 2022, you are able to apply. Simply converting your license type is considered expansion, and you can receive funding for the additional care slots added after you expand. For example, if you are a listed home becoming a registered home becoming a licensed home, or licensed home becoming a center, you can receive funding for the new slots added on or after March 1st of 2022. Through this initiative, Child Care Regulation is working with TWC to help home-based providers with becoming licensed or registered through the Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative. Unregulated child care businesses becoming licensed or registered counts as an expansion too. Remember, increasing capacity is different from increasing enrollment. So, you won't be funded for filling the open slots you are already licensed for. But you could convert your license from one provider type to another to increase capacity, or convert the open slots you currently have into infant slots, as allowed by your current license. For example, Louisa is the owner of a registered child care program operating out of her home. She has always wanted to become a licensed home, but hasn't been able to qualify due to not finishing her certifications to meet requirements. With an accepted application, the funding from the Expansion Initiative would enable Louisa to offset business expenses while she completes the course. Another example. Gina has extensive background and experience working with the youngest children. She opened her child care program in her home specifically to work with infants. But she hasn't been able to get her business going enough to have the additional savings to be able to invest in the additional costs to take on more infants. Gina's expansion dollars could help get the additional infant capacity off the ground. Another example. Nancy has run a listed home program for the last 8 years. Since the pandemic, she has been interested in becoming a registered home to attract new families and boost enrollment. But she hasn't been able to save enough at one time to do the needed upgrades at her outdoor space. Expansion Award dollars could help get the required improvements made and help provide support while she increases numbers. The last example. Megan owns a licensed childcare home in a small neighborhood. She has been approached by prospective employees of a nearby small business in need of childcare to accept employment, but she has had to turn them away due to full enrollment. Megan wishes she could increase to grow her business into a childcare center, but does not want to take on any debt. She heard about the Child Care Provider Expansion Initiative funding for newer growing businesses operating in a documented partnership with employers. So, Megan approached a nearby business to see if they would be interested in a partnership to provide care for employees' children. Now operating in partnership with a local employer, Megan can now apply for expansion funding to grow her business without taking on debt. Funding through the initiative is designed to help you with costs associated with preparing to launch or grow your business, as well as the higher costs associated with the first few months of operations. Funding can cover staffing costs to support operations while ramping up to full or expanded enrollment, minor renovations, education, classroom, kitchen, and safety materials or supplies, regular rent, mortgage, and utility payments, outreach costs associated with recruitment of families and staff, indoor, outdoor, and office equipment and furnishings, permitting fees, for example, for CCR or as related to inspections. Help is available. To apply for funding through the initiative, applicants must complete an online application and answer questions about the proposed business plan. Help is available to help you with your new or expanded business plan. What help is available? All resources, support, and materials are available in both English and Spanish. Before applying, you have access to pre-application information sessions, frequently asked questions, an application guide, and a guide to developing your business plan. After applying, you have access to up to 3 one-on-one business coaching sessions to refine your business plan, group coaching on specialized topics, and guides and resources for new and expanded childcare businesses at childcare.texas.gov. Additional tools and resources are available on the program site childcare.texas.gov/childcareexpansion. Questions can be sent to expansion@civstrat.com, and business coaching resources are available at childcare.texas.gov.